Here we are. All right. We're playing a game that I've been challenged to by DJ10 Twitch that was invented by Indian comedian slash content creator slash chess enthusiast, Samay Raina. And it's the poison pawn variant. So the way that it works is the two players before the game declare one of the pawns on our side of the board poisoned. If your opponent captures your poisoned pawn, they lose. So you're not allowed to capture the poisoned pawn. However, the poisoned pawn also can't capture stuff. So it's not just like an indestructible piece that you can, run down the board or whatever. And so when you capture things with your pawn, it reveals that that pawn's not a poisoned pawn. You can't declare the central pawns poisoned because that would be too broken. So those are off limits. So it's got to be A through C or F through H pawns. Can't declare the D or the E pawns poisoned. The poison pawn can't capture anything. However, if your poisoned pawn captures the opponent's poisoned pawn, you win. If you try to capture something with your poisoned pawn and it turns out to not be the opponent's poisoned pawn, you lose. So, poisoned pawn can't be captured, otherwise your opponent loses. The poisoned pawn can't capture anything. The central pawns can't be poisoned. And if your pawn captures the opponent's poisoned pawn, you win. Also, poisoned pawns can promote. If they do, they lose all poison status. They just become a regular piece. So that's it. Both of us are going to declare which of our pawns is poisoned in the chat, and then we're going to play this game. We're going to start E4. Okay. There we go. Ooh, Scandi, huh? Interesting. But what does it mean? Greetings from the UK. Wedding festivities are proceeding chaotically. Chaotically in an interesting way that you want to share with the class? Okay, so we could gain information here. If we do this and he takes, we know that's not his poison pawn. I think this is where we freak out our opponent. I'm assuming DJ has me muted, by the way. Otherwise, that's super fucked up and unfair. So DJ, if you haven't already, please mute. Okay. Wonder if our opponent is going to believe us. I definitely didn't take into account that this might be his poison pawn, by the way. I just wanted to ruin his structure and bait him into not taking this, but I realize now that I don't know what to do. I guess I can't take that now. God, this is stressful. Fuck. Okay, this is fun. I'm just gonna leave this here forever. I don't know if it says more if he takes it or if he doesn't take it. Oh, jeez. Let's do a little bit of this. 13% chance? Are you a gambling man? 12 and a half, but who's counting? I guess it's not. It's actually a 16% chance because only the outside pawns can be. Question is, how do we bait him into taking our... Maybe if we just push all our pawns, he can't ignore all of them? Oh, jeez. Bro. All right, okay. This is the one, by the way. Depends. Does he know that you know that he knows he'll give you information? Ooh. I'm not allowed to take. We gotta think about the meta information as well. Maybe we should do this. Because he thinks we're defending it for realsies? I can't believe this hasn't happened. Maybe that gives me information. Like, he hasn't even pushed it. Like, this is a free rook, right? That must be, like, confirmation. Then again, my opponent... My opponent... hung some pieces last game. But that was chess extra, and this is chess for real for real. On God, no cap on a stack. Dude, look at this. Like, it's so tempting. Do we win the rook or do we lose the game? Like, this has to be... I think we might have found his poison pawn. Come on! Bro! Can you en passant the poison pawn? I think yes. Like, if you're allowed to, and it means that you lose the game. When you see self-made in one, look for better. Bro. Every chess muscle in my body. Maybe the... Or maybe he knows that that's what it looks like, and that's why he's not made the move, right? Like, the fact that he hasn't even pushed this. Bro. Then again, I don't know, because these pawns are so central, like... This game is so hard. What if I did this? And he pushed his F pawn? Then his king is just in trouble, right? Oh, if I do this, I hang this pawn. So maybe I should do... this first? This variant was made for Samet to overcalculate. Why? I don't mind this. Do I? I think I want to always keep this defended. So it seems like I'm not trying to bait him with this pawn. You know? That can't be good because it reveals immediately. Wait, what? If he takes here... Okay, he hasn't. But, like, that's fine, right? Just do a little bit of this. Not that I need to. I mean, I guess I can't castle for a second. Maybe I shouldn't hang my bishop. Chat. Is this the biggest brain play of all time? Where is the chest muscle located? Near the PP. That's a chess shitposting joke for anyone who's not a member of the chess community. At least that's where Tigran Petrosians is. Maybe I do this to bait, like if this, then this, and that's fine. And it blocks the, it makes his bishop a shitty bishop. Every single turn, I think, is this the turn that I pulled the trigger? Might be. I think this pawn doesn't look super sus, does it? I mean, I did let it hang to like this. And if I wanted it to not be taken, I would push it. Or maybe I didn't. Am I projecting that way? Like, I don't know how much my opponent is thinking about the actual poisonness. None of our outside pawns have been captured up until this point, by the way. This will reveal absolutely nothing because they'll just take with the bishop. So what the fuck is the point? Maybe this to kick the pawn. He might move it here. Maybe now he'll take here. And then I'll reveal that this wasn't my poison pawn this entire time. How do you take any pawns? How do you ever take pawns? I shouldn't have pushed this pawn. That was greedy. I misplayed this. I misplayed this terribly. Yeah, now this happens. But what if I now, this is pinned. What if I now project that this is my poisoned pawn? Is that like too big brained? Is it small brained? Is it so big brained that it's small brained? And then he avoids taking that pawn. I'll do this. Hey, Air Hater, how's it going? Wanted to know, are you planning to finish the Understand game? Of course, absolutely. We only skipped one Understand game, man. Come on. Or stream. I only played Taiji because it just came out, and I wanted to finish it in 2 streams, which I did. But yeah, absolutely. Next Thursday, we're going to finish Understand. Or, you know, do our best. I heard that some of the next worlds are really hard, but... Dude, I think I'm just gonna never take a pawn. Like, I just can't with this. I'm down a piece. But in poison pawn, well, no. Actually, being down a piece is pretty bad. Well, then again, you can make your opponent's life hell. Wait, what? I can take here. My opponent takes with check, huh? So this doesn't work. But I can take here. My opponent takes there. Take, and none of this actually works. Oh. Well spotted. Unless I connect my pawns, but then he just takes like that. No, this is all terrible. I mean, I guess I want to take here, huh? Got to take the risk and grab a pawn or two at some point? I guess so. Sorry if that sounded like you're forced to. No, not at all. I mean, I had a great time. I'm just being emphatic because Here, at least, we've trapped his knight. Quote unquote, trapped. And a knight for 2 pieces is a good trade, right? We're down so much material. We're down a single piece, but... Or sorry, we're down 2 whole pieces. We're down 2 bishops. I don't know what I'm smoking. None of these pawns have taken any pawns. Well, I guess we're up a pawn. But yeah, okay. 2 bishops. Why didn't you e6? I don't know why I didn't e6. What do you mean why didn't I e6? Why would I e6? Someone so focused on pawn he forgot chess? Dude, I mean that's literally exactly it. Whoa. My opponent knows that that can't be. Okay, so this guy can like never move. As long as my king is here, right? So I don't need to worry about him too much. Okay, if I move here, my opponent can't kick it. And I'm defending this pawn. Or do I take... Like, okay, if I can get my knight here, then I win this piece. Let me just do that. What's wrong with me? As far as I understand, anyway. That's a spoiler. Oh, Ertuğrul probably, right? It's probably Turkish. Welcome. How's it going? But this is the poison pawn variant, so we can't just take any of the pawns willy-nilly. One of my opponent's pawns is poisoned, and if I capture it, I lose the game. The fact that my opponent has allowed this to happen in many circumstances, especially ones where it trapped his rook, leads me to believe that most likely my opponent's poison pawn is here, unless it's like an Omega Galaxy Brain play. And so that probably h takes g7 immediately loses me the game. I don't know that for a fact, but that's the beauty of this variant. That's the beauty of this variant. What if I go here and my opponent does a little bit of this? Hoping to, you know, like Desperado, you know? Okay, do we just win a piece? I think we just won a piece. No? You should do it for content. No, content would be if I attempted to capture it with my F pawn. Just to really put it to the test, you know? But then if I moved it there, what if my opponent anticipated it? That would be insane. Holy shit, that would be crazy. But what if he... No. I don't know, man. I don't know. Holy shit. This is a great way to check for poison pawn, though. Until you know that your opponent knows. And then they'll pretend that it is their poison pawn when something else is their poison pawn. But I don't think we're there in the meta yet. I don't think we're there in the meta yet. Whoa. Chat, it paid off. Chat, he thinks this is our poison pawn because we didn't capture back. We didn't take back. So he thinks this is our poison pawn. I mean, it didn't actually matter because all he did is trade down pieces in an end game where he's up pieces, which is purely advantageous for him. But like, you only make that move. You don't only make that move. No, really, it didn't pay off at all. I'm totally full of shit. This was like the great move anyway, because you want to trade down when you're up material. And he probably didn't think this was our poison pawn at all. You lost a piece earlier to earn a piece now. I didn't earn a piece now, even. Right? Like, he just straight traded. I'm smoking crack or something. Never mind. That was just bad play on my part. The nice draft. You might as well take a pawn on the way out. I mean, Yeah, it makes sense to me. Dude. I don't know. Okay, this is the first revelation in the game, though. Now I've got a pretty monster pawn chain, right? This is the first revelation of the game. Ooh. Do I take this? Yeah, I'll take this with the king now. Look at this monster pawn chain. Oh God, question is, do I believe my opponent? Probably I put a rook there. But no, this has to be his pawn, right? Yeah, this bishop is on suicide watch. Dude, I can't even try to bait him to capture. Because what if he captures? Bro. Fuck. Chat! What happens if a poison pawn promotes? It just becomes a regular piece. Loses poison status. Bro, we watched the video where he explained the rules. That was very explicitly covered. Okay, you know what's big brain? I could do this, and everyone knows that en passant is forced. So we either gain information or he loses the game. Dude, what do I do here? Like, but actually, what do I do? Because he's pushing pawns. Forced? It's an r/anarchy chess meme. I forget that even my chess playing audience isn't part of the chess. Un croissant? Yeah. No, I think maybe I push. And then I push. Dude, maybe I say... What if he does this and then this? And then prevents me from being able... Prevents either of us from being able to do anything. Ooh. Hold on. Where did this piece start? Has that been my E-pawn forever? No, it was my D-pawn. So he knows that this piece isn't poisoned. And I don't know if this piece isn't poisoned. But is it worth it to gain information? I fucked up. I fucked up tremendously. If I do this, then he just takes here. He mate me without... And I'm in a stalemate. There's no... I guess maybe I'll do this to defend. So if he takes, then I get my king up there. Ooh. Now... Okay, so the thing is, because this is a passed pawn, I have to deal with it regardless, right? If he promotes, it doesn't matter if it was poisoned or not. 2 center pawns for information. I'm not a chess playing audience, so all right. What do I do? I guess I take it. Okay, I can't afford to just let it promote. And I'm not gonna lose. All right, this is the first risk of the game, chat. He was really aggressively pushing it. No, you know what? If this wasn't his poison pawn, fair play. Okay, the game continues. All right. Okay. Now if I do this, well, maybe he goes here. Trolled. I mean, I don't know what does he not realize? If he doesn't think that I think that, oh shit, I'm gonna lose on time. Fuck. We'll do this. This is probably going to happen. He just gobbled up a pawn for no reason. Chat. This is our time. That was totally unforced, and he just did it. That was a huge blunder. He definitely should have taken there. Maybe we just made him. Oh, I got a minute left on the clock. How did he not think that I thought that this was... He deduced your poison pawn 100% easy. Okay, here we win a bishop. Our opponent has more pawns. Okay, we just go for it. Easy clap. Okay. I guess we do this. I have to be careful. Like, I could mate my opponent here. Potentially. Check. Back. Depends on where he goes. I don't know. I have 40 seconds on the clock, though. Chessmate Pog. Ah. All right, well, I gotta run away. I guess I'll run here. Dude, the fact that this hasn't happened. Like, why would you not do this immediately? Or do this. Maybe he thinks this is my... maybe he thinks this one. Chat, we may be in business. I'm gonna do this. Hold on, chat. Hold on, chat. Also, there's no increment, so I actually have to blitz. I need to play assuming that this is definitely his poison pawn. There, prevent from moving. I should have done this. Also, I have to move faster. Do I pre-move captures? Was that it? No. Doesn't seem like it. I should have let him take it! I got freaked out, chat. I don't have enough time to mate this man. Dude, if he pushes this, I'm gonna take it. If he pushes this, I'm gonna fucking take it, dude. Okay. Did I win the game? That was my poison pawn. Holy fucking shit, dude. Oh my god. What was that your pawn? Was that it? DJ, was that the pawn? Bro. Bro. Holy shit. Dude, DJ said GG because he thought he won because that was his poison pawn. Holy shit. Holy shit. Dude, this game is the future of chess. This is gonna take the world by storm like Among Us. Holy fuck. Dude. Holy shit. Okay, DJs is in the chat. I realized that I haven't put mine in the chat yet. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, GLHF. Let's go. My opponent opened with a Scandi. Maybe I should open with a Scandi. Well, no, I think it's a bad idea. It's too scary. You know what we do? We go for like a hyper-modern situation. This is our ticket to victory. This is our ticket to victory. Our ticket to content, really. I'm afraid to look in the chat now. Just in case. Do a little bit of this. Challenge this guy right here. I don't know if this is wise. Maybe this is a terrible idea because most of the time... Do we do a delayed Scandinavian here? Where, I mean, en passant is forced. You know what I should have left it there. No, because it's obvious. I think this is in many ways. Oh, or our opponent could just... Unless... Hold on. I'm going to do this. Our opponent wouldn't do this because he doesn't want to do this anyway, right? God, this game is such a mindfuck. We need to get those messages scrolled away. I mean, go for it. I can't believe how that game ended, dude. Okay, all right. It's hidden in plain sight, this pawn. This pawn never really goes anywhere in a game of regular chess, though, because it's always defended, so it doesn't make sense. Maybe I've made a dumb choice. But maybe because it's a dumb choice, there's like that extra layer of... Question is, do we bait our opponent into taking this? Maybe I just leave it here forever. Then again, he did just take a random pawn completely unforced last game. So I don't know how careful my opponent is being. Does this mean it's his F pawn? Why else would he do this? He picked the pawn I picked last turn just to mess with me. Reverse double H round mindfuck. This is some Chris Angel shit right here. Goddamn mind freak. Okay. I think the play is to set up... Like, if I bait my opponent into thinking I have a poison pawn, the way that I capitalize on that is to... make a move that's advantageous for me. I'm just gonna play the game for now. maybe that's what I do. Maybe that's the play. Oh God. I don't really know what I'm doing. Look at what this game mode has made me do. Oops. I guess if he pushes this, I'm kind of screwed, aren't I? This game is madness. It's always the first non-center pawn kappa. That's not what I pushed my H pawn like all the way down the board before. Maybe I threaten. Opponent loses a tempo. This is certainly the happiest bishop of all time. Oh. But does he know that he blundered a piece? Am I missing something? Is he gonna push this pawn? Prevent my escape? I mean, that's kind of sick. But I mean, he can't, right? Because he's in check, so I can just run back. It's like not a thing. That's not a move. Now what do I do? I guess I just move back so that my queen isn't trapped. All right, easy clap. Okay, I'm not falling for that one. F pawn looking a little sus. TBH. F pawn looking sus. Say free D pawn when my opponent has a queen. Also, that would be revealing the information that this isn't the poisoned pawn. No, I understand what you're saying, but I value the mind games too highly. Information is definitely greater than one pawn. Dude. Oh, shit. Automod just held a message because Lawnmower said this looked like a very dumb French defense. And Automod didn't like the dumb French phrase, which is funny. Lawnmower, stop being so xenophobic, so toxic. Racist. Talking about the French like that? Dude, what is happening? We're gonna fucking flag before. I'll give my opponent time if he's gonna flag. It's much better for the hype. Look at this is probably my most, well, maybe this is my most inconspicuous pawn. I think it makes a lot of sense because your opponent's gonna, well, no, if I castle queenside. Well, I don't know. Let me try. This looks like a very dumb Sicilian defense. Didn't work. Hi, Nathaniel. French deserve that and more. Sorry, I'm late. No apology needed. Welcome to the channel. How are you doing? All right, we're gonna do this. This is how we chat. This is the way. This is how we sussify, or this unsussifies this pawn. Okay, maybe I do this so that I can do, I don't know what I'm doing. Do a little bit of this. Now, how do I unsus? Bro, I'm most skeptical of this pawn, but I don't know. What if this? No. The problem is, like, if I don't defend the pawn, he'll be sus of it. If I defend the pawn, then he won't want to capture it anyway, right? Doing good considering getting dinner. Maybe I do this, and then I pretend that I've hung this pawn. But then this is like a guarantee, like I'm allowed to make this capture for sure. That's just a good chess move. Maybe we do this. No, it's too obvious. No, I've fucked it over. What an outpost. Bro, this is the outpost of a century. Wait, this is a guaranteed good piece. Good pawn. Oh, but no, he has to do. A pawn is still free. This might be where we win a queen because I didn't take this all game, so he might think this is poisoned. Maybe. It's defended by mind games. Now it's defended. Dude, this game is so hard. This game is so hard. This game is too hard. I feel good though. We're up material. There's such a metagaming balance too. Because like you would anticipate. What do I do here? This makes it seem like I don't want it to be taken. But what if this is his poison pawn? Dude, it's so terrifying. Fuck this game. What are the odds? But an A pawn, okay, here's the thing. Your queen side corner edge pawn like, that's such a suboptimal, that's like the least likely pawn to be chosen. But maybe that's why part of me wants to go for the Hail Mary and just take this again. Chat. I am sick with confusion. Maybe I should. How am I ever gonna get this taken by a non-pawn though? What are the odds? Play as you'd normally play? That's a terrible idea. I don't at all think that that is optimal. Maybe I can kick this guy and make this, although I don't want to take any of the central pawns that are undefended. Maybe I should attack this pawn. Maybe I ignore this. You know what? If that's his poison pawn, cheers. If he wins here, that's the only idea that works. Nathaniel, you just got here. You don't even know what the game mode is. Unless you do. In which case, that's just terrible advice. Full stop. Poison pawn. Yeah, but why would I play as I normally play? Playing normal. Yeah, exactly. Like last game, if we played normally, I would have lost immediately. Like, I gave up taking a free rook, basically, trapping my opponent's rook and ruining his pawn structure because I thought that that was his poison pawn. It was insane to not do that, and it ended up being his poison pawn. Maybe that's just confirmation bias, but you gotta be careful, man. You gotta be careful. You gotta play for the information. You gotta play for the... Dude, I don't know. If he does this and that's his pawn, that's like fucking crazy. What a stand up. I guess I could do this. If I had done this last turn and he kicked it, then I think maybe in his mind that would sort of confirm because of the way I can pin that bishop. I've pinned the bishop. It would kind of confirm in his mind, maybe subconsciously, that this is a real pawn. I think I've solved this variant. It's like the G pawn is the poison pawn, then play the ground with no Chavez. Oh, that's good. That's good. You have to play mind games with your opponent's pieces, but the best way to trick your opponent is to not even try to trick them. I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. You're saying like make it like a game of chance, and that way you like even your odds. But I don't quite agree that that's. I'd play Polish B pawn. Isn't the B pawn the orangutan? Maybe it's also the Polish. I'm actually not sure. I haven't played enough chess to know. But no, I think you gotta play. Chat. Hear me out. What if we gain information? What if we gain information about our opponent's pawns? Information's probably not worth a piece. I am tempted to do a little bit of this though. Oh God. No. Maybe we do this. the opponent's bishop. Should probably think about castling soon. I'm probably not going to castle. What am I talking about? All right, I don't want to lose too much time. I'm gonna get this the hell out of there. Orangutan is a Polish. I think is the hierarchy. What? Hi, Fubar. First time in the chat. Hi, I've just joined. Can someone explain the rules? How was the argument about agreement about poison pawn? Both of the players, we both typed it into the chat, but we spoiler tagged it, which in my chat is just writing everything all caps, no space, with the words spoiler, spoiler, spoiler at the beginning and the end. So this one is mine right here. I obviously don't know where my opponent's is. I suspect this one, but also it's so stuck. I don't know. He just pushed it so far. It's like the obvious choice, but I'm not sure that I believe it. That's also the pawn that I chose last game. So I want to really know. Next, I will pick the E pawn. You're not allowed to pick the central pawns. That would be too strong. So it's gotta be one of these pawns. A through C, F through H. But it's this guy right here. Ooh. Chat, I might have fucked up. I might have fucked up. It's alright, queens are overrated. What if we went in for the information Gamblino? Right? This is, hold on, this could actually be really valuable. No? We didn't need that queen anyway. A queen is worth, damn it! All right. Okay. Maybe we do this to psych our opponent out. Chad, I fucked up. I fucked up so badly. All right, it wasn't his B pawn, which is good. That's not great, is it? Although, what a big brain play if he doesn't recapture to make us think that it's the B pawn. Who needs queens in this variant? You capture that pawn now? I know. I'm working on it, all right? Maybe I go here. And like gamble, because I gotta make a gamble if I'm down material, right? Could do a little bit of this now. I think maybe my plan is this. It's not a great one. Our opponent's also low on time. Although I did say I'd give them time if they're going to time out, because that's not very fun. Fuck. Fuck. Yo, this variant is hype, dude. Ooh. Takes is a well, whatever. I was gonna do this. How do I handle this information? I say take here. seem great, does it? So then he pushes here, and then my bishop is stuck for till like the end of time. Or I don't know. It's not looking great, chat. It's not looking great. I think I have to take this risk. I think I have to take this risk. And then, you know, try to make something happen down here. I think that's the way. And like if it's his A pawn, GG. Don't you think it's F pawn? Let's go all in. I mean, it's definitely not that pawn now. I think I gotta do this. I have 2 knights for a queen. It's not great, but not the end of the world either. I guess so. Okay. Now this bishop, I mean, it's not exactly pinned. But where do I go? I have to go here, maybe? That seems fine. The moment of reckoning. I could gain information like this as well. I'm okay with going up that exchange, aren't I? What's the plan here? Why did he do this? To go like this? Silly rook. I am getting cold feet about doing this, though. What if I fork this pawn, which I know I can take, and this queen? And then I can check here. And then my opponent goes here, only legal move, and then here. And then my opponent's trapped and I can't mate him. But at least I gain a rook. I'm so close to something. I mean, I lose the game here. So I should probably prevent that from happening. Which I guess means I want to do this. Then my opponent goes here, and that feels really bad. I could do this to connect my rooks. And then I can't, that's not the right move, chat. It's not the right. That's not the play. I can do this sequence, by the way. I can do this, and then he has to move here, and then this, and then he has to move here. Is there any downside to doing that? Oh, I guess there is not. Because hold on, I'm gonna do that. We already knew that this wasn't his poison pawn, by the way. Now I could take this and kind of lose the game. Or I could do this. And then this happens. And then I do like this. Or maybe I do this now. Or maybe I do... Chat. God damn it. Here. And I made it immediately, yeah. What do I do? Do I do this? And then he takes this? Hanging on accident his queen? Okay. Now I do this? No. I just do this. I don't think my opponent thought that one through. I think they were under time pressure and they freaked out. Well, okay, I mean, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. This is gonna be a yikes from me, dog. Chat. Why you didn't move the rook to d8? I don't think there's any useful answer to that question. When Poison Pawn promotes, it just becomes a regular piece. Isn't that the blunder of a lifetime? Also, that wasn't my Poison Pawn. He didn't have to take that, did he? Alright, maybe it wasn't the blunder of a lifetime. Oh, shit. I didn't think of that. By the blunder of a lifetime, I meant my opponent just won the game! It wasn't a blunder, it was a suck mate in 3. But he missed it. Alright, well. This is GG. I wonder which one of my opponent's pawns. GG. Oh, we tunnel vision on the pawns! Okay. Where's my opponent's poison pawn? Which one was it? Bishop on a3, I have a bishop. I definitely do have a bishop. That was just a blunder. Ah, the pawns! The pawns take me away from the actual chess. It was F! He promoted his poison pawn. I called it from the beginning of the game. That was embarrassing. The fact that I didn't see this backward bishop move, that's pretty embarrassing. But that's fine. See a free queen, hangmate in 3. Now there's more poison pawn content. All right, that was sick. Okay, mine was the B pawn. I had the B pawn. DJ. As soon as I see, okay, DJ has put in his pawn. So we begin. This guy right here. Let's go. Okay. Oh, wait, this... Ooh. A Petrov. Our opponent has opted to not play. The Eric Rosen. do one of these. AKA the Stafford Gambit. This looks losing for black. It's the Russian. It's played at the GM level like a ton. Not quite like this, granted. That just seems terrible though. Because now my opponent reveals information. No? Alright, cool. And we get a pawn? Are you joking? It's crazy. Isn't it? Probably do this. What the fuck is this opening? I don't know. The worst Russian of all time. This isn't really the Petrov. This is dead lost. I mean, now it is. But also, we're not good. Mainline Petrov is 3d6. I mean, I agree with you. Okay, guy, you can't just hang... You can't just hang your central pawns. Come on. Come on. This is a bait and a half. Do we both pick our C pawn? What do you think, chat? I mean, the thing is, like... I want to do this, obviously, but I feel bad, man. Like, fuck. I mean, at least we trade even. Like, when this happens... Chat. Chat. Chat! Alright. God damn it. Okay, that's fine. He's going all in on the pawns. If he's got all pawns, I can't stop his pieces. He just pushes all his pieces up. Black wants to take a center, so like, yeah. No, it checks out. Finally, if he takes this, I can't take it back. I'll do a little bit of this. There's no way in hell I'm taking this. I mean, if he takes this, I can now obviously take it back. Hello? Chat? Maybe we do this. A little bit of this action. What is this game plan? What is this game plan? I mean, it's throwing me off. I don't know what to think, chat. We're in a long castle. Longe. I mean, if he goes in for the information. No. Can't be threatened by a pawn anymore. Sag. What are we doing? Just push this, I guess. Push about that to here. And push this. Gain information here. I mean, can't push this for and allow this to happen, but eventually. Dude. You know what I just realized? Like, if this actually is his poison pawn, which makes some degree of sense because he immediately started pushing it when he didn't have any pieces left. If he just took here, I might have lost the game. Which I didn't even consider. I just thought, I'm up so much material, who cares about the pawns anymore? Holy shit. That would have been crazy. All right. I'm cool with that. I mean, this is just back rank checkmate. Like, don't at least kick my bishop, man. Whoa, you know what would be big brain? Is if I forced him to have only move takes my poison pawn. The C pawn wasn't sus enough to take. That's true. Yeah, I mean, it's easier for us to tell because we know some of the information. But I mean, we only know as much information as our opponent knows, right? Wait, what do I do now? Because I mean, it's not like... I don't know, man. It's not like I can gobble up his pawns. Like, that's what I usually do in the endgame. So I guess I have to, like, hang pawns. Or, you know, attack his pawns with defended my own pawns. I'm not gonna take that pawn. It's such a bad idea. I guess I do this. God, I'm so scared. Okay, I need to create a pass pawn by... Alright, I think this is what I do. And if he takes here, I'm okay with revealing that this is not my poison pawn. Let's freeze that pawn. And then if this happens, all we have to do is... Well, we kind of let him have a passed pawn, huh? Although I'm pretty sure that's the pawn. Bro, imagine. Okay, wait, this is free as fuck. Now we win the race. And if he just starts pushing, then we just do this, right? I want to force him. I can't really force him to take my pawn, though. Because I'd have to go through another pawn. But I really want to. I don't know how I can do that, though. Like, I don't want to just checkmate him. How can I do this? Okay. No, we can do this, chat. We know that this pawn is not the poison pawn. we can do this. Take another pawn or coward. I'll take this pawn. Okay. We're gonna do this, chat. We're gonna force the pawn to take this. If it kills us. No, that checkmates him. Man. Okay. This is fine. This is really cruel, isn't it? In some sense. Okay. We do this. I really hope he doesn't push this. Okay. Chat? Yes! Oh, the easiest game of my life! We did it, chat. We did it, chat. games. Totally unforced. I know. I know. I mean, yeah. It would have been really sad if he pushed this and we couldn't undefend our pawn. I just want to let him know. Wait, so was it the B pawn? Yeah. Was it GG DJ? Yeah. Dude. Oh, DJ, you were down so many pieces. If you had taken my C pawn, you would have won the game. Holy shit. I didn't even think of it, dude. Here. If you at this stage, I was up a whole bishop and 2 pawns. If you had taken at any point over these 1, 2, 3, 4 turns, my pawn, you would have won. It was in the middle of the pawn chain though. Like it didn't even look like it was, you know?